Welcome to this demo of the FXLoader cloud service for integration with Salesforce. The FXLoader cloud service runs on an Oracle Cloud platform and is made up of pages to configure your FX rates integration and a background scheduler to get, process and load the rates. REST web service calls are made to any of our rates providers. Rates are then processed according to your configuration and loaded into your Salesforce application using a web service provided by Salesforce. So let's look at FXLoader to see the configuration options available. Access the application via a browser and log in using the credentials supplied for your company. The home page shows metrics for your company and the 5 latest jobs. The configuration is centered around one or more runs, supported by currency sets and ERP instances to load rates into. First, we'll create the instance, which is the link to your Salesforce environment. Give the instance a name and enter the URL of the environment, including the version of the API, along with a security token, username and password for a user with access to conversion rates. Select whether you use Advanced Currency Management, i.e. dated conversion rates, or Basic. You can also choose to load into both. Next, we need to create a currency set. This is the list of currencies you need to load rates for. Give the set a name and pick the currencies we need from the master list. We'll choose a few common currencies. We can choose as many as we need here as long as they are available from the source chosen. We can create additional currency sets if we need to load from another source, such as central banks. For example, if you need official rates from the Mexico Central Bank, you would create a currency set containing USD and MXN to be used by a separate fetch stage. You can also set rounding or other overrides for individual currencies, when used as a from or to currency, or even for a specific currency pair. Finally, we set up the runs you need to schedule. We set a frequency of the run, most often daily, but you can select other options if you want to update rates less frequently in Salesforce. Select a time the scheduler should submit the jobs, and set the next start date to the date you want to start loading from. Automatic retry options control the interval and number of times to retry in the event of a problem. These are very useful when Salesforce is down for patching or upgrade, as they avoid the need for manual intervention. Next, we define the stages of the run. First, we create a fetch stage to pull the rates from one of the sources. Pick a source of rates. For a paid source, such as Oanda or FXignite, you'll need a subscription from them, which can be included in your FXLoader subscription. Pick the currency rates we just created and choose the from and to currencies to fetch. We'll assume US dollars in your organization currency so we can get USD to all other currencies. The date offset allows you to fetch rates for a different date to the date of the run. We'll use -1 to get closing rates for the previous day. Finally, there are parameters specific to certain providers. Fix time for FXignite and source decimal places for Oanda. You'd create multiple fetch stages if you need rates from multiple sources. Cross rates are not relevant for Salesforce, as all rates are with your single organization currency, so we just need a load stage to send rates to Salesforce. Pick the instance we set up earlier. Use date offset to determine the effective date to load the rates into. For example, enter -1 to load as the rates for the previous day. Pick bid, ask or midpoint for market rates. You can round rates to a number of decimal places or by significant figures. You can set up multiple load stages to load different instances of the same ERP or into a different ERP. Finally, let's set up a notification to send us an email in the event of error, retry or warning. We can also send an email with a CSV file of the rates. So that's it. When we set the status to ready, it will run every day at the chosen time. We can also submit a job immediately, as of any date you choose. To find out more, please visit our website at fxloader.com where you can contact us and request a free 30-day trial.